I remember when I was on my way from China to study abroad in the US, I was excited. I thought it was going to be a good experience studying abroad, living alone. However, it was not as easy as I imagined. Language is something hard to get used to. At the beginning, I had lived embarrassing situations. I can't forget the day I headed to the mall and I got into a store, which had some soaps for sale that looked like cookie. And I remember there was a sign saying, "Try me." So I did. But actually, before I eat the soap bar, luckily a nice girl came right on time telling me not to eat. What about the days that I couldn't understand at all what the professor was explaining in class? I never thought living in this kind of situation was so stressful. I felt so bad and disappointed for not understanding what the professor was talking about. Many times, I felt totally lost in class. Culture difference takes time to get used to. I can't forget when I went to an Asian restaurant and the server brought me some free fortune cookies. I had never seen those before in China, and I remember I almost died eating that paper inside of the cookie. I never thought in my life Americans would put paper inside of the food, but the cookie was tasty. After the bad experience in that restaurant, I decided to cook my own food. So I went to the market next to my house. However, I couldn't find anything similar to what I used to eat in China. For sure, food is one of the things I miss most from my home country. One day, while riding a bus, surprisingly, I looked to the window and saw from far an Asian market. I rapidly got off the bus and ran to see what they had. I remember I ended up buying lots of good Asian food there. I was holding the rice so tight. For 1 second, I thought I was hugging my mom. Then I headed to the next aisle. I saw so many noodles. I felt I was in paradise. I wish I could have taken all of them home. That day, for sure, was one of the happiest days of my life. Right now, I have to face one of the hardest moments of living alone. I haven't been able to sleep very well lately. One day, I woke up feeling super itchy, and I couldn't figure out what was happening. I thought I had allergy to something on my bed. So I ran into the shower, trying to wash it away. Since then, it has been happening frequently. Then, I discovered the problem on my bed was called bed bugs. It's driving me crazy. Moreover, every time I get home from university, I feel like I'm walking into a trash can. I am tired of cleaning others' mess because I have my things to do. Study is always priority in my life, and everything else comes after. Sharing a place with a person you don't know well is the hardest part of being a student in a foreign country. My roommate is as dirty as hell. I have told him many times before to keep the house clean, especially the table in the living room where I used to study and he uses to eat his snacks. I guess I should have chosen a place where I was going to live more carefully. From now, I could find a better place to live. I'm so excited that I will finally be able to focus on my life. I hope things will get better.